Hey everybody, I am back for another video, and I'm just kind of showing you a little bit more of my progress. Kind of fleshing out the character, and I enjoy working with, like I said, working with the tones, working with the black and white, and then coloring the black and white image. Kind of seeing it come to life. And for some art pieces, this may be exactly where you end. You may not go any further than this. So I would say just to have fun and experiment and, you know, see what works best for you. But let's get going into this and start working on some more tones for this. And I'm going to add some more highlights and finish out this character so that I can get into coloring it. And I might make a video of me coloring it, or at least showing how I go about coloring it as well, so that may help you out. I always felt that an art community should be a community that helps other people out. And sometimes it may also be that you're really maybe introducing something to somebody in a way that lets them know that it's, you know, it's definitely doable. It may look a little intimidating at first, but that there are a lot of other people who are doing it. And it's also important to remember, I would say, for anybody getting started in art, is to remember that you're not going to start out at a high level. You may have some talent in the area, and you may do really well, maybe a little better than others, but everybody starts out as a novice, as a beginner. And it's important to realize too, is to never look forward or even seek being a master, because you never will be. You'll never be a master of anything. You'll never be a master. It's one of the most overused terms ever when they call somebody a master artist or a master craftsman. They're not. There's always something more that they can learn about anything. I mean, that's, in a lot of ways, that is the whole purpose of anything in life, is to continue to learn and to better yourself and grow. So I would say just enjoy that process. So how's everybody doing? It's been actually a beautiful day here. It was raining a lot, but kind of slowed down, and then all of a sudden the sun came out and a blue sky, and you just never know with nature. Nature is a fickle thing. So who are some of your favorite artists? I mean, you can leave that in the comment section below, but who is a favorite artist of yours, past or present, that really inspires you? It's always important to have people like that we look, up to, whereas, saying that nobody is a master of anything. You do have people who are much better in their crafts, than you or I. And depending on the level that you're at or I'm at, we may be better at others in our craft, in our journey. But some of my favorite artists are, of course I can list off classics like Leonardo, Michelangelo. But I really like some of the romantic artists. One of my very favorites, actually, is a person that has inspired me and kind of got me into doing oil paintings, was J.W. Waterhouse. And I remember going through a art history class, and there was, which of course doesn't do any justice, but they didn't have any color pictures of his art. It was this huge book, and they had a small little section on J.W. Waterhouse, which got me really intrigued, so I wound up doing like a paper on him. And just an incredible artist. You can tell where he used the same model and muse, but the man was definitely an incredible artist. But it's important to have people that you look at and you say, you know what, I want to do that, or I wonder, and that is often just asking yourself that question. Can I do that? Because you will never know unless you give it a try, and then you may decide to work on something and figure out that you don't want to do that. You know, you're going to have that too, where you are going to start working on something and realize, I don't want to do this. Like this, I thought this was going to be something enjoyable that I might want to do, but I don't. And it's just, but you never know. And that's what I'm saying, is that you never really fail. You're just learning things about yourself, you know, whether it's for a craft or whether it's in life, about things that you do and that you don't want to do or have in your life, or, you know, traits, or, you know, changing things about your personality, you know, working out, getting into shape. Some people love running, some people love working out, some people love it all. I love lifting weights a lot more than I like running, but then again, I have times where I just really want to get out and go for a run, or go for a jog, or go for a long walk. I've walked, 20 miles before. Just took off, went for a walk, forgot about the time, just had fun with it. So it is really, I think that it's all important, and I would stress to a lot of people that if they really want to get better and have, of course, have more energy, and definitely take better, care of yourself, stay in shape. Of course, you get those endorphins going, and you feel better, and it all coalesces or comes together to just improve your life in general. But this is actually getting closer and closer to being done. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep my videos a little longer or shorter. I think just kind of showing you a little bit of what I'm doing can help people to get started. And I was also going to talk to you guys about brushes, but I am going to leave that for another video. and I will just title that brushes that you can use for your artwork. And there are a ton, and honestly, it just really depends on. You hear a lot of people say like, "Hey, make your own brushes," but I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to. My time is so limited anyway. I would just much rather see what brushes somebody else is using and using successfully, and use those instead, because my time is limited, and I want to limit my time to creating. And I know a lot of people some people would say, "Oh, that's lazy, you should really make your own brushes," but it's really not, because think about it this way: if you're working on traditional art, you're going to go out to the store, whether you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or an art store, and you're going to just purchase the brushes that you want. And so that's what I did. And I will tell you this: the very best brushes that you will find, you're going to have to pay for, but it's not a lot. I got a collection of brushes that I use for my art, and it's an incredible collection of brushes. And it really was either $10 or $20. And I about kicked myself for not doing this earlier, for scrounging around online for all these free brushes, and which may be good for a start, but even then, I decided that when I was gonna go into things, I was gonna go into them like I was going to carry it all the way through and complete it. So that I was going to work on it until I became great at it. So I would say that, you don't have to have like the very best, but get, or something that's really good. It's like getting good canvases or good watercolor paper. If you get in good real paint brushes that you are using for traditional art, get good brushes, because that will often make the difference between you continuing to do it and then getting frustrated and quitting because you don't have the right stuff. So I would say to just get really good stuff and continue to work on your craft, and it will make it so much easier than trying to force something that is inferior, like an inferior brush or paper or canvas, to work the same as a professional. It's not going to work. But I think that is going to be it for right now. I just want to share this quick video. I might continue working on this piece, or I might decide to work on another one and talk about some more things in another video. But I appreciate everything, and if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribing, I'll be putting out more content soon.